Hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. I'm an interpretive tarot card reader and this is your June tarot reading. If you were after a private reading with me, I am currently providing those. You'll find my email below in the show more section if you'd like to go ahead and arrange that. Otherwise, thank you everyone for liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel. Really do appreciate it. Let's have a look what's going on for you, Capricorn. Okay, there's some big news coming in that's going to push matters forward. So there's a lot of progression happening, I think, and it may be around a Cancer or a Libra, which has come up in your cards, or maybe even a Sagittarius with a Temperance card here. Now, this is very, very special, I feel, Capricorn. Now, there might be some things from the past, so you might be moving forward or healing from something in the past here. Cancerian energy can indicate emotional bonds and or attachments that we've had with people, whether it be romantic or platonic. I think there's news coming in around that. So I feel like there's news where you're going to be able to move forward in a situation. It could even be getting the green light, okay? It's sort of like you've been waiting for this news, or you've been waiting for a certain piece of information to come to you so you can act. And I think that might be coming in now because you're finally getting some sort of outcome. Maybe this has something to do with the news coming in with the Eight of Wands, okay, strong Sagittarian energy again, coming forward with a Justice card. And the Justice card can be unions. It's ruled by Libra. And the Justice card can be career unions, business collaborations, romantic, marriage unions. But I think you're settling something here. And I think there's going to be news, especially if any sort of legalities or immigration areas, I think. And if it is in regards to a relationship, I think there's something very significant here. You do have that repetition of two. The two pentacles, the two figures, the two cups behind here, and the temperance, and then the two sphinxes. I'm wondering if this is twin flame soulmate energy coming up around you, Capricorn, this month in June. And maybe that's where you might see some sort of progression. So moving forward, moving past something, especially if it's something that's sort of held you back or has been very emotionally draining for you, Capricorn. There might have been some sort of loss here with the Five of Cups, or you may experience loss. But not all is lost, okay? I think you need to have patience and hold on to hope here, because the Temperance card is all about having patience for a situation to mediate when it's supposed to. So I think it will all be okay in the end, but I think maybe in June, or maybe right now, you don't see how things are going to turn around, or you're dwelling on this. I don't know if you're growing nostalgic about the past. The Chariot with the Five of Cups, you might be growing nostalgic about a situation, feeling like you've lost it. There could be heartbreak, okay? There could be heartbreak, though. The Three of Cups can be seen as a third-party situation, and you do have the Deception card with the Seven of Swords. So there might be someone who betrays your trust a little bit. Whether you find this out through gossip, okay, whether it plays out in front of you, whether you're an eyewitness to it, it could be someone that betrays that trust or does something behind your back. And if it's not deception, it could be avoidance. The Seven of Swords is avoiding something. But he's actually looking back to the Six of Cups in the spread here. Seven of Cups looking back to the Six of Pentacles. Because he's doing something right, something just. He's doing a good, generous act. But this one is actually taking. So there could be something that is a little bit one-sided here. Some sort of situation where someone is taking more from you, or you might be taking more from them. But if you're coming up as Pentacles here, Capricorn, I think you're going to see this behavior. I think you're too, you've got that self-righteous behavior about you, but I think there's someone here who's not playing by the rules, not doing things ethically. Maybe on the job front, maybe in a relationship. But I worry what that Seven of Swords is. Look, maybe it's someone avoiding a topic. Maybe there is something that has happened and You're avoiding to talk about it. Maybe it's happened to you, Capricorn, and maybe you're not ready to open up about it. Maybe there's something here that just didn't sit well with you or won't sit well with you. But I do think there's potentially someone coming back for a second chance. Okay, I mentioned the notion of two. You've got cups behind you, so I feel like there's someone's going to pull through. And maybe you weren't really expecting it. Maybe you weren't expecting them to do that, but they will. And it might take you by surprise with the Justice card. But I feel like there's something that's going to be finalized. It's putting your foot down. So I feel if you have been waiting for something, if things have been a little bit up in the air, avoidant, a bit of give and take, one-sidedness, you've been trying to get to this balanced level, you've been trying to maybe get back to basics, or maybe get back into into this energy. But I think the outcome is happening here with the Justice card. I feel like you'll finally receive an answer. You'll finally get an outcome. All the patience will pay off, and it may come towards the end of the month. But I feel that's significant here. It's also karma, and you can see that karma evidenced in the cycle. It's like the karmic laws of the universe. So karmic energy with the Justice card, and then we've got the angel below. The angel is a message, and you've got messages and news here. So I think there is big news. I think it is about some sort of outcome, either a decision that you're going to make and you're going to own and have accountability, or a decision someone is going to make about you or involving you. But I think it's forward. It's going to push you forward in one way or another, though. But you might be weighing a few things up. You might have a lot on your plate in June. June could be quite a busy. It's just so much happening. I think there's so much movement happening. But in matters of career, there is generosity coming in around you, possibly another second income stream, or you trying to juggle your finances. You may need to wait. And if you are seeking assistance in something, I think you'll get some sort of response or outcome. So there will be an outcome to the situation, Capricorn, and I think it will be evidenced in June. I think in matters of the heart, I think with the Chariot card, there might be someone from the past coming back in, or you actually are getting very, very attached to something or someone, Capricorn. So I think that's coming up quite strongly around you. I do think someone wants to share something with you that they have been avoidant, or if you've been avoidant about something, you've been trying to sweep it under the rug, or maybe now's not the good time, so you sort of promised yourself you'd do it later. And maybe you're fearful that this person might walk away if you open up, or whatever this is. But I think the time is now, because I see you giving, you're extending your arm here, because you know it has to be done, and you know it's only fair, and you're quite fair, Capricorn. And the sharing is evidenced in the cups here. The sharing of water, the flow of things, the juggling act. I also feel like there might be a test here, anything to do with relationships or friendships. I think there's a testing. You're coming into a testing period, but I think whatever it is, whatever the outcome you're going to see is, it's going to help you move forward in the relationship or in the friendship, and it's going to help you make a very clear and concise decision. I think you've been waiting for it for quite some time, Capricorn, and I think it's going to come about in June. But look, I do appreciate you watching this video, Capricorn. I do hope it's been helpful.